Sometimes a little extra is what you need when it comes to your wireless network. In this episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll explain the advanced services that are available on the Cisco Business Wireless access points. When you log into the web user interface, you will see the basic view with the services menu hidden. You'll need to switch to Expert View by clicking the opposing arrows in the upper right-hand corner and selecting OK. The Services menu will then appear on the left-hand side of the screen. If you click on Services, you will see there are three sub-menus. Media Streaming, which is used if you're doing a lot of multicast media distribution, probably video streaming. MDNS, which is Multicast DNS, and Umbrella. Umbrella is where you can subscribe to the Cisco Umbrella DNS security service. You can enable this, put in your Umbrella API token, and apply profiles to it. If you want to learn more about Umbrella, click on the link in the description. Multicast DNS. By default, the only option that's enabled here is the Bonjour advertisement. This uses the Bonjour protocol to announce its presence to devices on your network. This is used by Cisco Business Dashboard, the Find It network discovery utilities, and other utilities that can be used to find resources on your network. For many networks, just having the Bonjour advertisement turned on is enough. But there are other options: MDNS snooping, MDNS policies, query intervals, etc. You can decide if you want your access point to be searching for and responding to queries for multicast DNS services on your network. The services that use multicast DNS include Apple AirPlay, AirTunes, and some Google Multicast. It's also used by a lot of home sharing and printing protocols. This just allows someone to search for these resources on the local network, and it'll map to an IP address. The list of services that is here by default on your Cisco Business Wireless devices: the MDNS profiles, where you're listening for MDNS traffic. MDNS policies, where we decide if we want to respond to this traffic. Right now, I have mine configured to be listening on VLAN 1, and you can see it's found the following MDNS domain names, things that have been announced, specifically the router that I have on this network segment. If I go to the MDNS browser, I can see the device announcing itself on this network. I could map and find the IP address and MAC address that it's currently using. Next, I'll go over media streaming. If you stream video or other similar services with some frequency, you can optimize performance by turning on media streaming on a wireless network segment. You associate that with an internal IP address that you can send data to, directly or not, as it applies. To enable global multicast, you have to go to your wireless settings and go to a WLAN, your wireless network. On your CBW Wi-Fi 6 wireless LAN, you have to associate a multicast IP address to it. This would be the service that you want it to be advertising out to the world. So here, for this example, I'll say this is going to be 224.0.0.200 because I know nothing on my network is using that. From here, you have some options. Do you want to enable multicast direct? Yes or no, that's going to be completely dependent on what resources you're using on your network. In my case, I'm going to say no. Once you have an IP address associated with it, you can go back to services and turn on global multicast. Next, you can decide if you want to announce sessions that are happening. You might have a VLC player or something else that's listening for data. If you wish to enable this, turn it on. Enter the URL, email address, and any other information that you might want to notify somebody who's listening for multicast traffic, a streaming video service, or something similar. You can also say you want to add new streams where you can specify the stream name and the multicast addresses you're listening for. This could be a video from a VLC player, and you might want to add an additional stream here. Put in the name and IP address that's going to be the multicast IP addresses. I'll use 239.1.1.50 to 239.1.1.100 and information about the traffic that it's going to be sending. Now, you might be sending this in multicast direct mode, but you might not. This is where you can define a range of addresses that you use for multicast purposes on your network. turn on Multicast Direct, apply the settings, and as you push this data out, other devices could be listening and redirecting from the address you associated with this wireless network. There you have it. If these additional services would be beneficial to your network, give them a shot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.